Hi, have you used your snooze button in your mobile alarm? A lot of people do it all the time. I'm going to talk about those group of people who are suffering from a problem. I call that as snooze button syndrome. Acrasia, if you can call it. Procrastination, you have it. This is a very big disservice that you do to yourself often. Quite often, I would see that procrastination and failure are part of the same coin. You take one side, the other side comes with you. Definitely, it is not a good idea to procrastinate, and it comes as a veiled promise at times that you would be doing the thing better. Well, if you can't do it now better, there's no better way of getting it done. I would tell you that failing is 10 times better than procrastination. If you failed, you're smarter. You would not fail again. You would have lots of skills acquired in the process. But procrastinating would have prepared you for another failure. That's not good. In fact, I must tell you, you should try avoiding this idea of unwillingness of execution or action right at the first step itself. It's best dealt when it comes at the first time. If you do a snooze button once, you feel like doing it second time also. Don't do it. Face it. Never pick up a task that doesn't excite you. If you have picked up, it must be linked to your goal. If you have got a task and your goal linked, I think you have no reason for procrastinating it. I think I would like to advise, always try and see if your task is linked to your goal or not. If it is linked to your goal, I think the chances of its procrastination is very, very less. Also, use a time boxing technique. I often tell you people. Time boxing technique is like you allocate a time to a particular task and then that's it. If it gets done, it doesn't get done, the time has finished, you move on to the next thing. Move on to the next thing. Don't defer. Do not push a thing. It's another form of procrastinating. You're being lazy and you are slowly finishing a task. Even if it is not finishing, time has finished. So it's better that you move to the next task, and that is important. I think a lot of people often end up temporizing things. Temporizing is a very bad idea. You must not go close to that. In fact, you're doing a very big disservice to yourself if you are procrastinating a thing. You are eating the share of another task. That you cannot do. A lot of people who procrastinate think the time is a recyclable unit. Certainly it is not. In fact, if I can use a strong word for it, it's a kind of corruption. If you are getting into procrastination, it is a kind of corruption that you do to yourself. Please assume that this time is not recyclable. Later is never an hour in your watch. You can't see any time that can be called as later. So why you are deferring things? In fact, when you are young, when your chances of productivity is very high, there's no reason you should procrastinate. I would like you to suggest, please be conscious of the promise that you have given to yourself for a task. Be conscious of your own self-dignity and get up and get moving. My best wishes are with you.